Forma.8 is a Metroidvania from the developer behind Futuridium, which has made its way to the Nintendo Switch. Come read our Forma.8 to learn more about it. As mentioned before, the team decided to develop a Metroidvania in which the main character you control can fly, which definitely makes exploration a lot easier, giving us a quirky platformer. A cute little probe, known as Forma.8, is sent on a mission into the unknown. Unfortunately, things go bad, and everyone crashes and is separated from the group. Your mission, should you accept it, is finding the other members of your group. As you find some of them, you'll notice they, unfortunately, didn't survive the crash. But their sacrifice won't go to waste because you'll be able to absorb their energy so that you can gain new abilities to explore deeper and deeper into the planet. The tricky bit is that there are no tutorials, only some button prompts here and there, but that's it. You'll need to learn as you go, but luckily there aren't many enemies or hazards on your path, so you'll be able to take your time as you learn the basics. As for Forma.8, it will be able to use a pulse-like ability that triggers doors and gates to open, and you'll gain other skills along the way to, for example, use some mighty bombs to open new paths. There are more abilities later in the game, as well as collectibles to find, such as keys and energy orbs. I really like the game's graphics and their minimalist approach, with some bright pastel colors as a backdrop, with bright yellows, purples, reds and so on. The game looks great on the big screen and on the Switch's screen when on portable mode, with the colors making things pop against all the black. Gameplay can be a bit frustrating at times, but you'll get the hang of things if you give it a chance. Combat might make you feel overwhelmed if you're not careful, so try to stay away from large clusters of enemies. There are some areas in the game where things can get tricky, especially if you find yourself in a closed space with nowhere to run. The exploration side of things is a complete joy, and navigating the little guy around the levels feels great. There is a checkpoint system and it kicks in after you start a new area. You will be quite surprised by how big the 2D areas are. The checkpoint system is great since you won't lose a lot of progress if you end up in a bad situation. Forma.8 is game worth playing, with a great graphics, fun gameplay and a solid adventure. The game is a perfect fit for the Nintendo Switch due to the console's nature, playing at home or on the go without any interruption. It's a short adventure that will take you roughly 67 hours to complete, but it's all good with no unnecessary content to increase the number of time spent on a game for no reason. Disclaimer: this Forma.8 review is based on a Nintendo Switch copy provided by Mixed Bag.